Today, I'm super excited to walk you through a brand new, game-changing feature that Xero has recently rolled out. At the time of this recording, it is only available in the UK, Australia, and the US. Have you ever found yourself finishing up a job, feeling great about the work, but then dreaded chasing the client for payment? Or maybe you've been carrying around a bulky card reader or juggling multiple payment apps? Well, if that sounds familiar, then you're going to love this Tap to Pay on Xero feature. If we haven't met yet, I'm Christy, the bookkeeping tutor. I'm a bookkeeper and accountant, and I've been using Xero daily over 6 years now. I love bookkeeping, and it's my passion to share my knowledge and experience with you to make your business life much easier. Just a quick heads up before we finally begin. This video isn't sponsored or endorsed by Xero in any way. I'm a Xero Bronze partner, which means that I use their software with my clients in my accounting practice. Let's begin with a bit of introduction. What exactly is Tap to Pay on Xero? In the simplest terms, it is a fantastic new feature that allows you to accept in-person payments directly from Xero Accounting mobile app on your phone. Yes, you heard that right. Your phone becomes your payment terminal. You no longer have to use separate third-party software or a physical card reader. Your customer can simply tap their physical card or their phone using Apple Pay or Google Pay, or even a smartwatch right on your phone to complete the payment. This is a huge step towards simplifying your payment process, meaning less time chasing payments, actually getting paid on the spot when you perform the work. Plus, it makes you look incredibly professional, offering more ways for your clients to pay. And here's a fantastic bonus. Once a payment is made, that invoice is automatically marked as paid in Xero, ready for reconciliation. So how do you get Tap to Pay on Xero up and running? First, download the Xero Accounting app to your phone, if not already. Then open the app. It is important that you can reach this function only on the mobile app. Once you open the app, you'll either see a prompt on the dashboard to set up Tap to Pay, or you can head to the menu, scroll down and tap on Tap to Pay from the list. If you don't see any of these options, unfortunately it is either your phone that is not suitable for this kind of payment, or this feature is not available in your region. But fingers crossed you see any of these options. Both will lead you to the setup, and you just need to follow through the prompts. First, you will see an info screen outlining the process. Xero says it may take around 15 minutes, but honestly, if you have all the business details handy, it can be finished a bit earlier. If you need to look up your details, then much longer. So, to start, tap Begin Setup. Because this feature runs through Stripe, you'll need to either sign into your existing Stripe account or create a new one. In my case, I already had a Stripe account, so I just entered my email, password, and the verification code. Next are the basics: the location and the business type. The business type in Australia can be a sole trader, a partnership, a company, and a trust. All the following screens will be slightly different based on the business type. I assume it works the same in the US and UK. The main point here is that you need to provide the business data for your entity, like your business name, ABN, a business address, and so on. In this tutorial, I'm using my own company's details, so you will see the screens for a company, but whichever business type you choose, these screens will be rather similar. Fill in everything carefully. If anything is missing or invalid, you'll get a prompt to fix it. The second step is the business representative, like a director, a CEO, manager, a partner. Stripe will verify the identity of the representative. If you're a Stripe user who have not yet been verified, Stripe will send you an email notifying you that you need to provide your ID documents via a secure channel for them to do the verification. In the next step, Stripe will prompt you to add the business executives. If there are more executives, you need to add them all. On the next screen, you add your bank details for the payout, and you can choose the payout frequency, daily, on a particular weekday, once a month, or you can leave that on manual. By the way, this can be changed anytime in your Stripe dashboard. And the last screen is to set how your business would appear on the customer's card statement, both the long and the short form. This is really important because if your customers don't recognize the charge on their bank statement, they might dispute the payment. So please be clear and include your business name. Once that's done, review your information and make sure there are no red incomplete tags like a missing phone number, as in my case. When all cleared, you can submit. Then you need to choose which Xero bank account the Stripe payment should be reconciled to in Xero. Of course, you choose the bank account that you have chosen as your payout bank account. Then continue and then check your details. If everything seems okay, confirm and then read and accept the terms and conditions. When you accepted the T&Cs, it takes a couple of seconds and your account is linked and you can use your phone to accept contactless payment. So this process is not too difficult, but can be a little bit tedious due to the need of entering so much business information. But bear in mind that it is for our security. Now that it is set up on your phone, how do you actually use Tap to Pay on Xero? Here's the most important thing for you to know. You must have an invoice created in Xero before you can take a Tap to Pay payment. There are two ways to go about it. The first option is to use an existing invoice. So if you've already issued an invoice, for example, your quote was accepted and you created an invoice from the quote, just open the invoice and click to Take Payment button. The other option is to create an invoice on the spot. This is handy if you're, for example, selling at a market, doing a mobile work. So tap Create Invoice. Then if you don't know the customer's full name, just enter a first name or something general like I use. Choose or add an item like market sale. Add the quantity and the price. If that was too quick, I link here my other video that walks you through the invoicing in details. When you're happy with your invoice, tap Options and select Take Payment. Xero will approve the invoice and prepare the Tap to Pay screen. Now simply present your phone to the client and the client can tap their card or device to pay. Once the payment is processed, you can add an email address and your customer will get a copy of the invoice. And in your accounting software, the invoice will be marked as paid. Now, a quick heads up about the money flow. Once card payment is cleared, the amount is available in your Stripe account. Stripe will deposit it, of course withholding its fees, to your selected bank account based on your payout settings. And that's it. Your Tap to Pay on Xero is fully set up on your phone and you are ready to accept contactless payments from your clients. If you have any questions about this feature or any Xero features, please drop them below in the comment section. If you found this tutorial helpful, I hope to see you in the next one. I believe in you, you are a champion.